hypertensive individual, we need to keep in mind what hypertensives can eat and what they need to avoid. To devise diet plan for a hypertensive patient, the focus should be on dietary components like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, fiber, and fish oils, because these things can influence the blood pressure. Increased sodium ingestion is linked to increased risk for development of blood pressure, so low sodium diet is recommended. The World Health Organization has supported an increase in potassium intake for hypertensive patients. But caution should be observed in patients who are at risk of developing hyperkalemia. So, potassium rich foods should be included in diets of hypertensive people. As regards calcium, currently the evidence about its beneficial effects in blood pressure control is weak. However, there is no harm in including calcium rich foods to diet of hypertensive patients, as it is proposed to increase natriuresis. Like potassium, magnesium is found to be beneficial in blood pressure control. So, magnesium rich dietary components are beneficial for hypertensive patients. Fiber intake shows beneficial effects in blood pressure regulation. Daily consumption of fish has beneficial effects on blood pressure regulation. Inclusion of garlic in salads for hypertensive patients may be beneficial. Stimulant drinks containing caffeine can elevate blood pressure. Diets containing licorice as flavoring agents need to be avoided because these can lead to binding of cortisol to mineralocorticoid receptors and subsequent elevation of blood pressure. So, DASH diet includes fruits, vegetables, low-fat dairy products, whole grains, poultry, fish, and dietary fiber, combined with reduced intake of fat, cholesterol, and sugar-containing beverages. So, all these sodium-rich foods are considered unhealthy for hypertensives. The hypertensive patients should also avoid saturated fat and rich diets with excess sugar content. So, there is a long list of foods that are considered unhealthy for hypertensives. Foods that increase the risk of atherosclerosis should be avoided by hypertensive people. Whole grains are an important source of magnesium and these should be included in diet of hypertensive patients. Now coming to fruits. These fruits may be consumed in recommended amounts. All fruits are allowed in DASH diet. Out of these, orange, apricot, bananas and avocados stand out because of their high potassium content. Next are the vegetables. These vegetables may be consumed in recommended amounts. However, the preferred vegetables include spinach, mustard greens and tomatoes because of their potassium and magnesium content. To meet the needs of proteins, certain pulses may be consumed as per need. These fats can also be consumed in small amounts. So, back to drafting of diet plan. Diet plan can be devised by filling in the portions in my plate. To fill in portions in my plate, three things must be kept in mind. Number 1. Which fruits are suited for hypertensives due to high potassium content? Secondly, how much quantity is allowed per day? And thirdly, how this quantity may be divided into 3 servings per day. The recommended allowance per day may be noted from the MyPlate website. For fruits, 2 to 2.5 cups of fruit are required per day. This may be divided into 5 half-cup servings per day or 3 by 4 cup servings per day. Further, MyPlate recommendations define 1 cup of fruit may be replaced by half cup of dried fruits So hypertensive diet chart may replace 1 cup fruit servings with 3 half cup dried fruit servings per day to meet magnesium requirements. Now coming to the vegetable portion of my plate, for this we list the vegetables which may be consumed by hypertensives with special emphasis on potassium rich vegetables along with sliced garlic that may be added to their salads. Instead of commercial salt rich salad dressings, olive oil and vinegar may be used to add flavor and taste. Then the recommended amount is noted from my plate website, which recommends 2 to 3 cups daily, where it defines 1 cup as 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables or 2 cups of raw leafy salad. Dividing 3 cups into 3 meals makes 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables per meal or 2 cups of salad greens per meal. Next, coming to the grains portion, the grains are listed. The recommended portion from my plate is noted, which is 3.5 to 5 ounce equivalents for whole grains. Quantity of 1 ounce equivalent is noted from my plate recommendations. As a rough estimate, it may amount to 1 slice of whole bread per meal. These are very important for hypertensive patients because of their magnesium content. Protein sources allowed for hypertensives are listed. Ounce equivalent recommendation is noted from my plate, which is 6 to 6.5 ounce equivalents per day, which makes approximately 2 ounces of mutton or chicken or fish per meal. Because of their protein content, nuts and seeds may also be considered as protein source. So 2 ounce meat, poultry or fish portion of a meal may sometimes be replaced by 1 ounce of nuts. Likewise, breakfast may be designed by picking up recommended food items. Lunch may also be designed from recommended food items. Similarly, dinner can be designed. Combining all portions together may look like this. DASH diet is healthy, good for weight loss, and low in sugar and fat. To sum up, hypertensives need whole grains in their diet to fulfill magnesium demands. Sodium intake should be reduced. Preferred fruits and vegetables include those with high potassium content. Nuts should be included as protein sources because of magnesium content according to my plate recommendations for the dietary